Well, here we are. Another Shooting the Deuce, number 8, episode 8 of Shooting the Deuce. And we have some big announcements, or some big games coming out, I guess I should say. We have I Am Future. We have Space Mechanic Simulator, if you're into mechanic sims, Space Mechanic Simulator. We have Sengoku Dynasty, of course. And we have one other game. I forgot what it was. Sunkenland. So Sunkenland's like Waterworld. Just imagine yourself as Kevin Costner on the open seas and having to find dirt. Not the I got a jar of dirt from Pirates of the Caribbean, but anyway, yeah. So that's what we're talking about today. I'm Future Space Mechanic Sim, Sengoku Dynasty, and Sunkenland. And we're going to start with I Am Future because it came out. It came out about an hour ago, actually. It just released, so it's out now. You can go pick it up. I wanted to do this last week, but I was out of town, so I had to work last week. So no shooting the Deuce on Tuesday last week, but this week we'll get to it. Crystal, how's it going? Jonathan, I hope you're doing well. Gabe, good to see you. Spiderette, how are you? Battery, what's up, buddy? Blinded One, how are you? I hope you're well. Voltage, how's it going? Hope everybody's doing well. There's so many great games coming out. There really is. Yeah, there really is. It's pretty awesome. The next couple months are going to be really good for games, I think. And there's going to be some that I'm going to overlook, and there's going to be some that maybe you've overlooked, and I'm hoping that's what this does, is bring some to your attention that maybe you can find. So we're going to see. We're going to find out. Only one can hope that it's better than Waterworld. You're not kidding. Hopefully. I liked Waterworld. I think it's a great movie, and I realize the reasons why people don't think it's a great movie, but I think it's a great movie. So that's just my opinion. But yeah, let's get right into I Am Future. And we'll talk about some other stuff later. So I Am Future is a relaxing survival game about building a cozy rooftop camp amid a flooded post-apocalyptic city. So basically, I Am Future looks like No Place Like Home, but is Sunkenland. So think about it that way. So it's kind of weird. We got two that are very, very, very similar in idea, but completely different in style. So it's going to look pretty good, I think. This also has like a city builder element to it. It feels like too. So it's going to be really cool. I think. I think it's going to do really well. So set up a farm, cook delicious food, dismantle tools for crafting resources, automate chores by recruiting cute robots, and uncover the mystery behind the catastrophe. So this might actually end up on Pixel Deuce Plays on Saturdays. So if you've been keeping up on Pixel Deuce Plays, you know it's normally been coming out on Saturdays, then that should give you a hint about the Saturday game. Yeah. Anyway, this might start coming out on Saturdays. I think it looks really good, though. So you watch Real Civil Engineer playing this on video today. It looked really cool. I think it's really cool. Yeah, I haven't done a whole lot of digging into it. I haven't watched any gameplay of it or anything, but I like the idea of it. And I kind of like this art style. No Place Like Home I thought was great, but there was just so many bugs and stuff, so many different things that I didn't like about the game. So you deconstruct stuff by actually taking apart the items, not just holding a button to deconstruct. Oh, cool. All right. That's pretty neat. So that's cool. I like the idea. Let's look at some of the screenshots here and really pick out some details. So this one is garden bed to water it. So you can water your crops, apparently. I like the hot bar down here. There's 9 buttons. Apparently there's a currency of some sort. You have a health and a food bar. And I think that's all I see for now. But there's a lot of little stuff in here. A lot of little crafting stations, it looks like, that you could use for different things. So, yeah. A post over here. I don't know what that means, but... and it also shows you a water scale for your crops, like how much water they need or whatever, so that's cool too. I don't know what this is here. Maybe this is a stove. I'm not sure. But it's got like the front on it like a stove. It's got a stove pipe on it, so maybe that's what that is. I'm not real sure yet. There's a stack of lumber over on the wall. Looks like some racks of metal or glass. So I'm guessing there's lots of different things you can be able to do for this. So it should be really cool. Let's check out the next screenshot. So this looks like the UI for the campfire itself. Maybe crafting menu for the campfire and cooking or whatnot. So it says campfire 119 of 120. I guess that's the fuel that's left on it. Nutrition. Nutritious salad. Easy to digest and with a nice crisp crunch. A timeless classic to boost your mood and strength. All right, so that's like 2 flowers of some sort, 2 pieces of lettuce, and 2 herbs, maybe? I'm not sure. Baked mushrooms. What an incredible aroma. They don't particularly state my hunger. They don't particularly sate my hunger, but the way they drip hot juice in my mouth is just so nice. So baked mushrooms. I like sautéed mushrooms myself, but that's okay. Blueberry jam. So apparently we're gonna be making jams and stuff out of blueberries. And then we got. I tried to scroll down on this, by the way. You see the. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it. It may be cut off too much for you. My screen in the background scrolling. The patty. It's fish, but if you use your imagination, you can pretend it's meat. I mean, fish is meat. I mean, I wouldn't mind fish fillets, fish patties, whatever. So is my camera frozen again? Seriously? My whole computer freeze up? No, just my camera? Of course it did. Okay. Well, let's get rid of that for a minute then. Is it back? I don't know what the deal is with this camera. It's like if there's too much going on, it doesn't like anything really. And I'm not sure why. And it's still frozen up. Okay. Well, I'll just get rid of it for a minute. Okay, all the stuff on my dashboard just flashed for some reason. Is the camera back now? Are you done throwing a fit? No, it's not. Okay, come on, make up your mind. Are you gonna work or not? All right, now it's back. Okay, I don't know what the deal is with my USB, but apparently having a USB keyboard, mouse, and controller plugged in with the Elgato Facecam, it does not like having multiple USB things plugged in. So I'm gonna have to do something different at some point, because it just doesn't like to work all the time, and I'm not sure why, but whatever. So we got a patty. It says it's fish, but if you use your imagination, it's meat. Just add a roll, some sauce, and lettuce leaf for a sandwich. I mean, that's true, right? That's true. A fish patty sandwich, nothing wrong with that. But down here, it looks like we got 11 bottles of water, 2 blueberries, 11 something. I don't know what that would be. 6 fish patties, 10 hot sauce, maybe pepper sauce of some sort that looks like peppers. And then maybe that's bottles of water. What is this then? Maybe that's what that is. Are you running USB off a hub or all on board USB ports? So the only thing running off the hub is my controller and my wheel, and they're not even on right now. So everything else is plugged straight in. The camera is on a USB 3. The side panel is not even plugged in right now. It's on a USB 2. So yeah, I mean, there's not really that much plugged in. It's a mouse, keyboard, the microphone, and my camera, and that's it. Nothing else is even on. So I don't know. Maybe I need to do the flash update on the motherboard or something. But either way, back to this. It seems to be holding and working for now. So we got mid-level biogenerator. I don't know what that does, but it looks like it does something with creating different elements or stuff you need to create different elements, maybe. I don't know, but obviously there's lots of stuff we can build here, because if he's putting down a blueprint for something, there's one here, there's one here. I don't know what these do, but there's definitely some stuff there. That looks like toxic. Maybe it's spray. I don't know what that is. Oh, those were bottles. So this is 11 empty bottles and 12 bottles of water, it looks like. Looks like there's some cable here. I don't know if you guys can tell it, but there's a little plug-in right there. So that's got to be like wire, like copper wire maybe. Parts, nuts and bolts and such. Some kind of black dye maybe, blue dye. And then that looks like an energy drink maybe. I'm not sure. And then I'm not sure what the one is on 9 down here. It does show you daytime, the amount of days, maybe the seasons as well. Like maybe this is summer for the sun. And then it shows you day to night cycle as well. So that's kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of this I don't know anything about. So we got our campfire. Looks like we got a little robot flying around, which is kind of neat. That's pretty cool. He's playing a guitar, which I find really cool. You can do some guitar playing, some instrument playing, echo vending. I don't know what we can get out of there, but I'm sure we'll find out at some point. So we talked to Zeus, a little robot. Auto target selection. Auto target selection is for targets and storage. Roll. So it looks like we can assign roles and then targets and stuff like that on what it needs to move from where. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. And it looks like they have a power source too. Maybe the energy thing I saw was for them. Maybe it's battery juice. For them, I don't know. I don't know what's happening there, but it looks like we have a battery bank here of 6, and then some herbs, blueberries, lettuce. Looks like a fishing pole, a bucket of water, and then something else. I don't know if that's waste or something, but it may be. Ralph, how's it going? Good to see you. Working and lurking, better fool. I appreciate you working and lurking. Starfield might be the biggest release of the year. Possibly. Yeah, possibly, for sure. City Skylines 2 is going to be pretty big, though, in the city builder world, so you got to keep that in mind. What's up, Bob? How's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Hope all is well with you, sir. So here it looks like disassembly in progress, and I think Gabe's right. It looks like you have to take off each individual piece. The weird sound. Let's see, disassembly table. So it looks like, yeah, it looks like we have to take off each individual piece here as we go. That's kind of neat. We click to remove selected, hold, and drag to rotate. During the disassembly process there, pretty cool. Disassembly complete. It looks like we disassembled a coffee pot, maybe. I'm not real sure. The robots are now carrying looks like logs over to a build spot, maybe. I'm not sure. But apparently you can assign the robots to do different things. That's kind of neat, too. Here we are doing some fishing. I'm interested to see how they do fishing in the game because a lot of games do fishing in a really weird way. So hopefully this works out really well. Too many games indeed, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of games coming out. Red Dead 1 Remastered is rumored for November release as well. I mean, I didn't even finish Red Dead 2, sadly. I mean, everybody tells me I should, so maybe I should. Maybe I should go back and finish it. I don't know. We'll see. All right, so let's see how they do the fishing. So they gives us an idea here. It looks like we've already caught or hooked the fish, and it looks like as this arrow spins, we have to click when it turns green to reel the fish in. So not super uncommon. I've seen that many times. Dredge is kind of the same way. And then the Evergreen Mountain, they have a hook that drops down, and every time it hits the green line, you got to click. So it's not uncommon. That's a pretty decent way to do it. It looks like we got a fish net over here with a bucket in it. That's kind of cool too. So yeah. And again, I like this little art style. I like the way this looks. I'm not a huge graphics snob anyway. Like it doesn't have to be perfect graphics for me. But some people may be. But yeah, this looks like kind of an overlay of the top of the buildings. We've got a little chair here with an exclamation point over it. I'm guessing it wants us to take a nap or something. I don't know. Maybe it's part of the tutorial. We have no health right now, or 40 health and no food, so maybe we're just tired. Maybe we need to rest. I'm not sure. So this looks like the overview of the map. And this definitely goes into like a city builder feel, which is kind of cool. We can click on the mall, then there's question marks. It looks like there's different areas we can go explore and such, so it looks pretty neat. It looks pretty neat, I think. Let's move on. We got 4 games to cover, and we have Sengoku as one of them. So there's a lot out for Sengoku Dynasty. We're going to be watching the co-op devlog, though. Co-op is the one I want to focus on because I think there's going to be a lot of cool aspects of co-op for Sengoku Dynasty. A lot of people didn't know about. I didn't either. Battery sent me a message the other day. I just didn't check it until this morning. So Tiny Build definitely has their own look. Yeah, Tiny Build's a great publisher, though. They do a lot of cool games. So you get both for free with Game Pass. Nice. Cities and Starfield, that is. Nice. If you got Game Pass, you're looking pretty good then, huh? Jeremy, I hope you're doing well, buddy. All right, Sunken Airplane. It's the location we're at. Looks like some question marks. Looks like we got to explore, check things out. All right, we're in the Sunken Airplane now. That's kind of cool. Looks like we can go a couple of different directions to explore. I don't know if we're sending the robot, maybe? Yeah, we sent the robot down. Okay, I see. Pretty nice. But that's the last screenshot, so crashed airplane. Let me know what you guys think about I Am Future. If you watched anybody play it, you plan on picking it up. It is on sale for release day for $13.49, so you get 10% off right now. It's single player only. There are Steam achievements. You can get the bundle for $11.47, which actually makes more sense for me because I've already got one item, whatever that may be. The supporter edition is $17.55 if you want to pick that up. And then you can get a digital art book and soundtrack for the DLC. Pretty good. Pretty good. Early access roadmap. Read more on it. So, gameplay, enhance your using experience, updates on the UI, bug fixes, and special settings. Controller and Steam Deck support. More unique items for disassembly. New engines. Seasonal events. On the building side of that, Leech and Butterfly Farm. So that's pretty cool. New defense mechanics, brand new buildings, new NPCs. This is under automation. New NPCs, new AI automation features, more interactions options with constructions. Go back up to story expansion, the mystery of Lucas. All new side quests. So lots of story and stuff coming in the roadmap. It looks like exploration, new explorable roofs, new expeditions, world map dioramas and events, cosmetics, more character customization, rooftop repair mechanic, new furniture and decorations, new robot minion customization. So there's lots of stuff on the roadmap that I think will make this really good. Yeah, live on the roof of an abandoned skyscraper. Should be pretty good game. It looks like there's some reviews already coming in, so that's cool. Where is the, here we go. Minimum system requirements they recommend for the minimum is Windows 10, 64-bit, 2-core processor or 4-thread processor, 4 gigs of RAM, 750 Ti, a GTX 750 Ti or better, DirectX version 11, 1 gig of available space. So the minimum recommended requirements is pretty minimal, honestly. That's a very small ask for the minimum. The recommended is Windows 10 64, 4-core, 8-thread CPU, 8 gigs of RAM, GTX 1060, version 11 DirectX, and 1 gig of available space. So still pretty easy on the requirements there, but it's a good-looking game, no doubt. I think this could be really good. I think you can play modded on PC Game Pass, probably. Probably. Yeah. All right. There is I Am Future. That part, let's go over to the actual launch trailer and check it out. You guys didn't have any sound for that? There we go. But to reset my compressor, it's loud. Set up coziest survival camp. Maybe one of the cheeriest survival games ever from PC Gamer. Whoa. Build, farm, craft, cook, and explore. Yeah, we do. We send the bot. That's cool. A hidden gem game luster. Blueberries, and blueberries look good. Those are some big blueberries. Holy crap. Has tons of potential, very relaxing, and just really fun. Worth a buy. These are reviews, I guess, from official review sources. I find myself waiting to play this more. Splattercasting. Yep, you click on the fishing. That's what it is. I don't even know what that is, but all right. Oh, it's the top of a recruit and manage robot companions. Okay. Yeah, there's the management screen. I like it a lot. There's a lot to unpack here from Raptor. That sounds like a Raptor statement, honestly. Raptor's currently actually playing Sengoku Dynasty. Robot over here cutting through stuff. He's just chilling. Early access available August 8th, which is today. It is out now. Go check it out. Incoming transmission. Oh. Okay. All right. That is that. We will cancel that right there and switch back over. So yeah, that is I Am Future. And it is out now. So it is from Mandragora developer and Tiny Build publisher. Tiny Build's done a lot of stuff. I mean, they got a lot of games out. So some other stuff from this publisher is Punch Club 2, Fast Forward, Potion Craft, Graveyard Keeper, the Despots game, Pathologic 2, Cartel Tycoon, not for broadcast. Astragas Speedrunners was a fantastic game. That was a great little multiplayer game. It was a lot of fun to play with other people. Spider Heck and Punch Club and Cluster Truck was one of my favorite. My eyes itching for some reason. Cluster Truck was one of my favorite speedrun, like individual level speedrun games. It was a lot of fun. So there you go. Tiny Builds had their hands on a lot of stuff. Looks really good. Let's hop on over to... we're going to skip Sengoku. We're going to come to it last. We're going to hop over to Space Mechanic real quick and check it out. And I don't think I have a video for it. Let me look real quick and see. I think it's Atomic Jelly. Yeah, I don't really have a video for it. I can show you the release date. But there's not really a video here for it, so I'll just show you Atomic Jelly's channel. This is Space Mechanic Simulator. So become a space mechanic, get your hands dirty, explore the depths of space, and repair broken machinery, diagnose problems, use diagrams and tools, perform repairs, manage your resources, and watch the simulated machinery come alive. Or just gaze upon the beauty of the solar system. There you go. Lots of really cool stuff here. Let's just go into the screenshots. So apparently we're looking at maybe like a Dyson sphere building around the sun or something. I'm not really sure what they're doing, but that's definitely the sun. And it looks really hot. So, what about Space Trucker? I haven't seen Space Trucker Zero. I have no idea. So this looks like they're repairing something. It says repair mixed PLC TS1, detach mixed PLC TS1. So you can repair, detach. Lots of little parts to repair and such. Looks like a picture of Mars, maybe. The space station hovering around Mars. Mode fixed range minus 100. Minus 100 C. Personal hub 105 meters. I'm guessing that's, I don't know if that's how far away it is or whatever. But yeah, it looks like there's a lot of little details in this game too. So this is a zoomed in image of repairing something. It's got WP1N, WPV1 kind of intersecting there, and then WP, I don't know what that is. Maybe that's the rotor that pumps it all. I'm not sure. The water or something. The WPV2 there, another valve, and then water out to WP2. So I'm guessing this is going to be pretty detailed. If you like mechanic games and you like space games, this seems like it'd be a good game for you. So in here, maybe this is plastic, very common, versatile material used in mostly electric devices and cables. So I'm guessing this is for trade resources. Yes, you can trade items, trade resources, inventory. You got missions. There's personal, there's your items. Print items, plastic, rubber, aluminum, copper, clay and glaze, silicone, steel, shuttle fuel, suit fuel, energy, and oxygen levels. It looks like you got to have all those things kind of put together, so when you go to build something, you won't have it pretty easy. So basically, Star Trucker, I've never heard it. Is that a game, or is it just like you're just being facetious? Like if that's an actual game, I want to know because I want to look it up. Did you play Dave the Diver? I did not. No. Nope, I did not. I probably should have. A lot of people mentioned it. All right, here it looks like we're outside of the space station somewhere in the galaxy. I'm not sure. But the graphics and detail look pretty good, though. Oh, man. See, this is what I would have trouble with. So this is it looks like an electrical board with a lot of different wires and stuff running everywhere. Everything's labeled. So it should be pretty easy to figure out. But that doesn't mean that I'll be able to figure it out. Likely will not be. This screenshot right here is really, really cool, though. This shows like the space shuttle type ship off of a, what looks like a hub that rotates, maybe like a space station hub that rotates so you can simulate gravity with like 3 or 4 astronauts out here. I don't know if this is single player or co-op. We'll read over it in a second, check out the details. This looks like a satellite. It says repair analog PLC EXL1. Make repairs at 22 meters. So we're in our suit and we're 22 meters away from this. This is really cool. Repaired O of 3. So fix back pump, fix core and pipe hub on front. So it looks like we got to make some repairs to the space shuttle before we can go back, which is kind of cool. Looks like we're off the Earth maybe there. I'm not sure. There's a centrifuge here that needs repairing maybe. Maybe we're just checking it out. I'm not sure there either. There's a lot of stuff that I'm not sure about because the way it looks is we're checking stuff out, may not necessarily need repairing. So it looks way too advanced for me, Jordan. I'm with you. It releases next year. Star Trucker? Yeah, I'll check that out then. Fit lights to markers. Okay, so apparently we got to put some lights on the outside maybe of the space hub here. So we actually have a voltage meter. So here's mode direct current, DC, 12 volts. And we're testing some voltage here for each plug, which is important, especially if you're in outer space. You want to make sure your voltages are correct. Too little, stuff dies. Too much, you blow it up. Could be bad. Too little, you could blow it up, actually. Underpowering is sometimes just as bad as overpowering. So here's a cool shot of like looking down at Earth around the space station. And you kind of like a satellite here that it's rotating around, maybe. I'm not sure. So that's very cool. Looks like here maybe we're on the moon. Connect first HDD drive. Connect second HDD drive. Mission objectives. So it looks like we're using a rover to install some HDD drives on the moon. So pretty neat. Go to the next one. Gives you a nice shot of like, well, asteroid maybe, comets or something outside of Earth. And then again, we're looking around the space station here. It looks like a piece of it may have broken off floating over here to the side, which is kind of weird, but it looks like our rover can be damaged, so it looks like we're going to have to keep it repaired as well. And it's the only reason I can assume that this wheel would be blue, and the other ones are just regular color, is that maybe they got damaged and we got to do some repairs, so it's kind of neat. There's another shot of the rover, and then here's a shot of us in our spacesuit. It's like a selfie in space, which is kind of cool. There's AMS there on the front. You can't see the face, which is fine. I mean, you would have your visor down anyway, but the lights on the helmet look kind of cool. I'm guessing that's a camera, the C05, C-05. Little meteor in the background there. And then we're outside of the space station here. It's kind of cool. So it looks like we're headed to fix a satellite in this one. Conversation history. So I'm guessing this might be multiplayer. I'm not real sure. Let's go see. No, it's single player, partial controller support, Steam Cloud. Yeah, it's single player only, which I find kind of odd, but it could be cool. So check out more games. Occupy Mars, the game, which I need to get back to. But yeah, Space Mechanic Simulator comes out August 11th, so it comes out on Friday. I think that's Friday, right? Yeah, it comes out Friday. This coming Friday, so August 11th, 2023. If you want to check it out, my camera just died again for some reason. I have no idea why it does this, but it's like my keyboard will flash, and then my camera will flash, and then everything will start working again. And I don't know what's going on with it. I have no idea. But it looks like it's back to working now, so that's fine. Whatever. I don't know why it does that either. I mean, my motherboard should support 5 USBs plugged in. Like, there's not that much plugged in. Pretty crazy. No idea. It looks like it's working again now, though, so whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know the price of it just yet. I'm going to assume it's going to be around 20 bucks if I had to guess. Could be less, could be a little bit more. $5 either way. Wouldn't be terrible because it looks like it's got a lot going on. There's a lot of detail there. Let's scroll down and check out the system requirements. So Windows 7, 8, and 10, AMD FX 8300 or Intel Core i3 6100 is the minimum requirements. 4 gigs of RAM, GTX 660 or Radeon R9 270 with 1 gig of VRAM, DirectX version 11, 3 gigs of space available for hard drives, sound card DirectX compatible, and additional notes, mobile GPUs are not officially supported. The game may not work. We cannot guarantee it. So there you go. The recommended is Windows 7, 8, and 10, i5 4460, 3.2 gigahertz, or the AMD FX 8370E, 3.3 gigahertz, 8 gigs of RAM, a GTX 860 or an R9 290 with 2 gigs of RAM is recommended. So if you have anything over that, you're going to be okay to play, it looks like, and that is it for that one. Let's switch back to here. I don't have a video to show you for that one, so my apologies. There's just no good video there. We're going to move on to Sunkenland, but I will show you the Atomic Jelly YouTube page. You can go check it out. There's links down below for all the videos that I'm showing, and this channel here is down below as well. So if you want to check out the channel, you're more than welcome to. Link down below underneath the game description itself. Now, on to Sunkenland. I've actually been kind of looking forward to this. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. Here, let's see. Sunkenland, a Waterworld themed survival game. Explore. Yeah, look at this. Actually looks like Waterworld. That's kind of funny. Explore sunken cities, build your base, craft items, trade, and fight pirates as you struggle to survive on an aquatic post-apocalyptic world plagued by hunger and violence. This is definitely going to be Waterworld for sure. This is from Vector 3 Studios. And it is similar to 7 Days to Die and Raft. Let's go down. Let's go ahead and do system requirements real quick, since there's not a whole lot to look at down through here. We do have a video to watch on it, though, so we'll do that too. So it says, let's see, system requirements. Yeah, let me make sure I got it on screen here. System requirements, Windows 7, a dual-core 2.4 gigs, 4 gigs of RAM, and an NVIDIA GeForce 8800 GT. So that's a pretty old graphics card. The recommended is Windows 7 at least, quad-core processor, 8 gigs of RAM, and a GTX 560. So it looks like this game is going to pretty much run on everything. So that's good, I guess. Nothing wrong with that at all. Not even a little bit. Should be good. Sunkenland looks fantastic. It comes out August 25th, Vector 3 Studios. Single player, online co-op, LAN co-op. It does come with Steam achievements, partial controller support, and it does upload to the Steam Cloud. Again, release date's August 25th, 2023. 2 weeks from launch here. Let's check out some screenshots, shall we? And then we'll go watch a video. So I like the way this looks. This looks like it's going to be somewhere between Raft and I don't know, Stranded Deep, maybe. I'm not sure. It's kind of what it's giving me. It's giving me those vibes because it's not as cartoony as Raft, but it doesn't look as it doesn't look to have as many islands and stuff as Stranded Deep. So it's kind of like a cross between the two, in my opinion. On this photo here, we've got so it looks like a Route 66 sign down there, maybe a ladder. I don't know what those are. Maybe they're solar panels or something. I'm not real sure. Looks like there's some stuff hanging off. There's little gardens around, though, which is kind of cool. Looks like a little greenhouse built over here. Looks like there's some more potted plants up top here. Some up here with whatever this is. This may be like wire coal. Not real sure there. And then over there looks like a helicopter sitting there. So like a single prop helicopter, kind of like you get in Stranded Deep, like I said. It looks like a workbench. And maybe a couch with a teddy bear sitting on it. Is that what that is? I think it is. There's a chair up here with some satellite dishes that actually look to have cables to them. And then some old tires, which you can't do anything with because there's no land. It looks like there's lots of crops growing too. And there's a kind of a rock island in the background. I think I see over here on this right side, I think I see another tower off in the distance there maybe. But there's a skyscraper right here behind this and like at the top of a building next to it as well. So it looks pretty neat. All this looks like it was built, and I'm pretty sure you can build shelters. So the next screenshot, got some people underwater. You can dive and explore and that kind of stuff, so it's going to be pretty neat. Here's some people on jet skis. This is what's giving me the Waterworld feel, is there's people on jet skis, and I'm guessing these might be pirates, so that's going to be interesting to see. I'm not sure what my camera's doing. Again, it just messes up from time to time for some reason. I'm not real sure why. But, yeah, it's back now. I'm not sure what it's doing when it does that. It's like it's reloading. What's up, James? How's it going? I appreciate you liking the video, man. Much appreciated. So give me Waterworld vibes here, riding around on jet skis. Looks like we got some machine gun fire. They're fighting pirates, maybe. Maybe pirates are fighting them. I'm not sure. But the shell ejection looks really cool here. This looks semi-realistic anyway. Looks like there's an old power pole there, so not everything is underwater, but it looks like a lot of it is. Looks like an old hotel they're building on top of, so that's kind of neat. There's a jet ski there, and then the old hotel. There's a tree built in a planter. An old water tower maybe on top of the hotel or next to the hotel or something. Looks like a wind turbine. That's an old bridge behind us back there. That's kind of neat too. This looks like somebody just built on this island by itself. It looks like there's a water generator, something down here maybe. I'm not sure. That's the person right here. So if this is the person where my mouse is about the same size as the person. That's a pretty big structure. So that gives us an idea how big it's going to be. And here we are attacking something else. Again, the shell ejection looks pretty good. The casing's coming out. That looks pretty good. The graphics look pretty good for this. I'm kind of interested in this game. There we go. It's a 2-seater prop helicopter. Again, kind of like you would have gotten in Stranded Deep, or kind of like the helicopter guy in Mad Max 2, Road Warrior. So. Underwater again, we got an upshot looking kind of up at the surface layer of the water. There's a Ferris wheel in the background, and then some people swimming by. Looks pretty good. What's up, Ethan? How's it going, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Looks like there's a trader, so that's good. There's an old Coke machine behind here, a cola machine, I guess I should say. Open sign there, so I'm guessing they do close. So you got to be at the trader at a certain time, possibly. You want to trade? You don't have much here. What is this place? Tell me something about trading. Farewell. So looks like we do have some dialogue options. There's an old TV. There's a scale here, which I figure would be pretty handy. A scale on this side too. Yep. And then these have glass on them. These definitely have glass on them. But this is built on top of what looks like snow-covered rocks. So apparently, the only ground left is very high. It's very high up because snow-covered rocks would mean that it's pretty high in altitude. Looks like this is a fully built base, though. You can see on the bottom here, they started building walls with some barbed wire around it to protect them, I guess. Some workbenches. That is glass. There's some more workbenches up here. Looks like a lathe, maybe. The lathe looks like it's out of Subsistence. Looks very similar to the lathe you'd see in Subsistence. So that's kind of cool. A speaker system up top, and then a satellite dish. Maybe a light. Maybe this is like a light tower. Something like that. Underwater again, there is a base built underwater here, which is pretty cool. The vegetation looks really good. The actual underwater structure looks pretty good too. I like this. This is looking very good in my opinion. That's a double barrel shotgun right there. On the jet ski, we're looking at the beach. There's a washed up ship on the beach over there, kind of between the rocks, it looks like. That looks pretty good. Okay, so we got different water vehicles here. So this looks like a paddle boat, possibly, very likely a paddle boat. And we're just kind of building on the water here. It looks like the base isn't really connected everywhere. It looks like it left us a gate to get out over here. So it's like a lock kind of deal where you come in to dock up. And a jet ski next to the paddle boat. Pretty dang cool if you ask me. Oh, here we go. Some close-up shots of the planters. Looks like some strawberries and maybe some pears. I don't know what those are. I have no idea. But there's definitely some workbenches in the background. That's definitely a lathe. That's definitely a lathe back there. And then here, some kind of workbench. I'm not real sure. Some more planters, stuff like that. This looks really good. Yeah, I'm with you, Jonathan. I'm with you. Yeah, for sure. That's definitely the top of an old electrical tower there. Yeah, we're going to cover Sengoku in a minute, Karsten. Let's see. I don't really see anything we haven't seen yet. There's definitely glass on the side of this. And then just some other stuff, planters and whatnot. So nothing we haven't seen yet. And this may be a different shot of what we saw earlier. I think it might be, actually. But that's the top of a building and the top of a power pole there. So that's kind of cool. Oh, here we go. So we got a jet ski, and then we got a bigger boat with, it looks like maybe some guns on it. And then we got a bigger boat, the large boat, with a cannon on it, maybe? That's what it looks like to be a cannon. But these all look very crude and very homemade. Out of some old ships. So it looks like we're going to need to redo some ships. That looks pretty good too. Looks like we're going to be able to decorate the interior maybe a bit, because this couldn't have just been here the whole time. This is probably added. Some shelving. There's a clock. There's a scale over there. There's some lighting. I'm guessing we're going to have generators of some sort with wind turbines or something. I don't know. I don't know what those are. Those like skeletons. Holy crap, I didn't think we'd be fighting skeletons. We're getting like a combination of Raft and Sea of Thieves, maybe. Oh, it looks like we found some dry land out in the desert or something, maybe? I'm not sure, but there's a ship that is buried. There's probably something behind it over there. I can't tell. Some satellite dishes. Definitely some rock formations and some sand. So maybe the water drained out in some areas. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. So it looks like different characters here. There's a female character. So that's cool. Maybe it gives you the option to play as either or. And I'm not real sure what these things are behind them, these workbenches or whatever, but there's definitely glass, so that's cool. There's lots of sand in the bottom of the ocean, so should be able to make glass, I would assume. There's some crates here, 2 different types of crates it looks like you can store stuff in. and a long rifle, like a bolt-action rifle, it looks like. There's birds flying around up there. I don't know if we can actually hunt birds. That'd be kind of cool, though. We'd need food other than... I mean, if you get tired of fish, right? This definitely looks like the boss base for Waterworld right here. So they definitely took a lot of... the word I'm looking for. Rust vibes? Yeah, it kind of does, yeah. They took a lot of inspiration from Waterworld here, because that looks pretty cool. That when I saw... Immediately when I saw this, I thought... what is his name? The bad guy's base in Waterworld. That's immediately my thought right there. So that's pretty cool. And then the last screenshot, looks like we got these zombie-looking things carrying an axe and fighting us. We got a machete and a spear of some sort. And we're actually fighting on land, but again, this is probably fairly high altitude, considering there was snow on the other rocks. So that's pretty cool. All right, Sunkenland, there you go. Available August 25th, 2023, so it comes out in a couple of weeks. And that'll be a Friday, I do believe. So we may be playing this one too. I got a lot of games I'm really considering playing, but I'm not real sure. And we do have a video to watch, so let's check the video out here of Sunkenland. Just a second. There we go. Our volume's good. Oh, hang on. What are you doing? What is this 360p mess? Get that out of here. There we go. 360p. Get out of here. Yeah, definitely sunken. Definitely Sunkenland for sure. Oh, look at that build. Yeah. So it is pieces. That's always good. I like the individual wall, floor, ceiling type build instead of whole houses. Fighting a shark, swimming into some underwater structures, going into the subway. Oh, there's loot crates and stuff you can find too. That's cool. Yeah, so the graphics kind of give me Stranded Deep vibes. I'm not gonna lie. Put up lighting around, cooking food. That gives me some definite. The fishing looks pretty good. It looks a little more complicated than some of them. Navigation, maybe? I like the sign, the Route 66 sign is great, actually. There's a lot of decoration you can do. Oh, the map looks pretty good, too. A sailboat. Nice. They start out with a sailboat. I don't know that I'll be playing on a public server. I'm just going to be honest with you. Oh, my goodness. Okay, lots of gunfire, lots of fighting here. And that might just be NPC stuff there. That might not have anything to do with us. Or other people, rather. That might just be NPCs. And if that's the case, that's going to be pretty awesome. Looks like there's 5 or 6 different boats to choose from. There's the single prop helicopter to choose from. Why does that sound so loud to me? I'm just going to turn it down in my ears. There we go. Like I'm having a yell. Lots of different playable characters and character customization. That looked pretty good. The base structures look really nice too. So there we go. Sunkenland. Dive, build, survive. Looks really nice in my opinion. I think it's going to be very, very good. Very good stuff. But again, the link to the I Am Future and the Sunkenland video is down below. You can go check them out if you want. And this comes out on August 25th. So go give it a look. I think that's covered all of our games except for Sengoku. So, I mean, we might as well just go right into it. What do you guys think about Sunkenland? We can talk about that for a minute. Gives you Rust vibes for sure. Yeah, I think Sunkenland looks pretty good. It's definitely one of those games that I feel like I'm going to have to play. And I shouldn't feel like I have to play it, but I feel like I'm going to have to. It looks really nice. It looks like there's plenty of customization. There's co-op, there's online co-op and LAN co-op. So I think it's going to be really good. Definitely one of those I want to play. I'm just not sure how or who I want to play it with kind of deal. But yeah. Yeah. Definitely going to play it for sure. I'm going to look up the Star Trucker before I forget about it too. Real quick. Star Trek, Star Trucker. Star Trucker. Yeah, we're going to check this out. So it is ATS, but in space, huh? Doesn't come out to 2024. I'll throw it on the wish list, and we'll come back to it at a later time. I don't want to spend too much time on that, but I guess the final one here would be Sengoku Dynasty, right? This is the big one. This comes out Thursday. And watching Raptor play it a little bit, it looks pretty good. Not gonna lie, it looks like there's definitely some stuff I hope they update from the test version. It doesn't like all the little thumbnails are in for all the different items, the item thumbnail or whatever, the item whatever it's called. It looks like there's some placeholders now, but I know it's coming out in early access, so I'm not super concerned because Super Kame Games, I have every bit of faith in. I think it's going to do fine. But build and manage village in open world feudal Japan, survive, explore, meet unique characters, and establish your legacy. Play solo or in co-op mode. The co-op multiplayer is what we're going to focus on a little bit today. Watching the Dev Insider video number 7 multiplayer. And we'll check out some other videos if we can, but I'm not too focused on it. It's too bad you aren't excited. It's too bad that you aren't excited for Sengoku Dynasty at all. Sarcasm very much intended. Yes, indeed. So a beautiful medieval world. I think this is gonna be really, really great. Honestly, I think this is probably going to be one of the better games they put out because they took a lot that they learned in Medieval Dynasty and they put it in this, which is what I was hoping we would see with Wild West Dynasty, but we didn't get that right off the bat. And I think a lot of people lost faith. I did not. I have every faith in Sengoku Dynasty. I think it's going to be a fantastic game because I feel like it was a more solid development, right? There was a lot of things with Wild West. We've already touched on all that. I'm not going to bring it up again, but there was a lot of things that kind of went awry that wasn't expected. So I think this is going to be really, really nice. It's built on the same engine Medieval Dynasty is, or maybe a newer version of the engine. So yeah, it's built on a newer engine. So build, manage a village in an open world at feudal Japan, survive, explore, meet unique characters, and establish your legacy. Play solo or in co-op mode. The co-op mode is going to be really, really cool. But let's check out some screenshots, and we'll talk about them as we go through. So here we're looking down kind of a pathway, and we've got the classic Japan decor art style for the pathways and stuff, the things, whatever these are called, overhead deals, statues, the whole nine. Looks really good. The clothing looks really good. It's just patched together clothing. Hairstyle looks correct in my opinion. I mean, I don't know much about feudal Japan. I'm no expert by any means, but this looks really good. This looks like an actual gameplay shot, and if that's gameplay, that's amazing, in my opinion. That looks really nice. Really nice. But it looks like there's some water troughs over here, maybe for animals. I'm not real sure. There's definitely some wheat or something growing over here on the side. Looks like maybe a wagon there. There's different fires, so there's different torches, it looks like, for lighting. You definitely have a hammer. That may be a whale right there. I'm not real sure. We'll have to see later on. So there's a bow and a spear, which is pretty cool. I don't mind either one of those. I'd much rather have the bow. Here is this could be some actual gameplay. I mean, I've watched Raptor play, so I know what the gameplay actually looks like. This could be very early gameplay here. This could be a whale off to the side. I'm not real sure, but there's definitely some bales of something there, some bundles of something. It looks like some forges here. There's logs cut up over here for stuff. Looks like some coal back here behind, maybe. A log on a stump ready to be cut. So some wood chopping there, too, for firewood, possibly. Looking pretty good. And again, there's a fox right here, but just the decor and everything looks, to me, looks really nice. Looks time period specific. The bridges look really good. Here's the building of the houses, and I know this is early because watching Raptor, this kind of looks not as detailed as what Raptor was playing, and Raptor was playing on a test build as far as I know. So, but it looks really good though. Looks really nice. It still builds the same way, so you pick a building that you want to put down, and then you just go around and build the individual pieces. It builds just like the Dynasty games. It builds just like Medieval Dynasty. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that because it's its own unique style. I'm fine with it. Looking forward to me playing Sengoku. Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. But just around here, we see a cart with some of those bundles on it. Kind of those bale bundles, whatever they are. Maybe fiber or something. I'm not sure. Lots of different colors and flowers. Looks really good. I see a cherry blossom tree over in the background. Some different trees here too. It's not just 1 or 2 different trees. It looks like there's 3 or 4 different trees just in this one screenshot. I don't know what kind they are. I have no idea. One of them's a conifer though. That's definitely a conifer tree there, and that one off in the background too. This screenshot's really cool because it's kind of looking out over maybe going into the ocean here. So it's like a like coming into a little channel or something that they've kind of built like a dock area on maybe. But it looks like there's some boats off to the side here. I don't know what kind of boats they would be, but that would be cool if we get boats. I hope that's what that is. I may be wrong. But yeah, definitely some crafting, some fishing stuff going on here. Probably a fishing village. Looks like Assassin's Creed. It kind of does, yeah. It kind of does. This is looking really good. Oh, I like this little area here. So they've got a house built on a little creek or river, small waterway of some sort. And some, looks like crafting table down at water level looks really good. So maybe that's a fishing hut. I'm not 100% sure on that. The bamboo looks really nice too. So definitely going to have bamboo in this for sure. But yeah, this is looking really, really nice here. Deer and a spear. Looks like they're going hunting for some deer over here out in the woods. How many ears can I get in here? A lot, probably. So this looks like maybe winemaking or something, brewery or something similar. I'm not real sure, but we do have 2 different characters here. So we've got a couple of different types of NPCs going, but there are male and female characters everywhere, which is nice. There is some bundles, baskets of some sort, maybe a crafting table over on the side. And I'm not real sure what this is. Is that cows off in the background? Is this milk? This could be. I don't know. I honestly have no idea. We'll have to wait and see. Overview of the village, sitting right on a creek bank, which is really, really nice. And then over here, it looks like we got some small ponds, maybe rice field. Maybe that's what it is. Not sure. I don't know. But it looks like some small ponds just kind of fenced in. So it could be a fish farm, could be rice. I don't know how that works in the game. Looks like we got our lumber area over here with maybe a mill or something right there in the foreground. In the background, that looks like a cabin. So it looks like a bigger house maybe. Here the same way, some kind of house. And I see a watchtower off in the background too. And then I couldn't tell you what kind of buildings these are. They all kind of look the same. There's snow everywhere, so I don't know. But the graphics look really nice. The fence building looks very similar to Medieval Dynasty, which I would expect. Again, I expect Dynasty games going forward to take what they learned off of Medieval Dynasty and use that and progress, and then use the next one to progress more, use the next one to progress more. So I don't mind the building styles being the same because there's nothing wrong with it, but progression going forward is a good thing. So you don't have to change the way the stuff builds, but improve on it as you go, right? So it looks like there's some I don't know what that is, elephant ears or something out there, different types of plants, flowers maybe. I'm not sure what they are. Is it some sort of crop? I don't know what has the big elephant ears on it. It said crops. I have no clue. But I like the fencing. All the decor, all the little stuff laying around looks really nice. Same thing here. This looks like a log mill, and it looks like they're using, or lumber mill, they're using something to carve the bark off of these, maybe change the shape. There's a building going on behind us back here. There's a fire with a bridge off in the distance. I wonder if we can build bridges in this. That looks like a well down here. And there is a wagon with a log on it. I wonder if we're going to be able to use wagons in this, guys. Like pull behind cart wagons, you know? A lot of work, but it'd be cool if we could. And then you've got one character here with an axe in their hand. Oh, my. This might be the screenshot that sells me the game right here. This looks really nice. So it's nighttime. It's raining. There's a lightning bolt off in the background. That looks phenomenal. That looks phenomenal. If that's actual gameplay, it looks really good. There is a bridge kind of over here you can barely see, but it's there. And then again, I think this is a lumber mill probably, the way this stuff's laid out and the way this is set up. And it looks like just different housing and stuff here too. So pretty cool. But that lightning bolt off in the background looks fantastic. And then as you would expect, the structures and stuff are going to be very reminiscent of feudal Japan. The stone structures here, the wooden archways and stuff over the road. So it looks very good. Definitely some pathways already built for us, and I'm sure we can get off the path and go do other stuff too. Bamboo. I don't know what kind of tree that is. It kind of reminds me of a birch, but I don't know if that would be a birch tree or not. but there's definitely some conifer trees in here too, and then some other stuff I have no idea. So there you go. There's some screenshots from Sengoku. Build, manage villages in open world feudal Japan. So it should be pretty good. It is co-op, single player, full controller support, and Steam Cloud supported. The developer is Super Kame Games, or Super Kame on Steam, and the publisher is Toplitz Productions. And I'm really looking forward to this. I know most people are not. Nobody really cares about Sengoku Dynasty. I get it. Sarcasm, of course. But I think this is going to be really, really nice. I think it's going to be a really good game. And remember, it's coming out August 10th. So in 1 day, 21 hours. That's what it says right here. And remember, it's coming out in early access. So if something doesn't work right away, don't lose your mind. It's all going to be fine, I promise. Let's jump over and look in on the Insider video number 7 co-op mode from the dev team. I have to turn this one back up.
Welcome to the exciting world of Sengoku Dynasty, a multi-genre open-world RPG, city builder, life simulation and survival game that takes you back to the legendary era of the Sengoku period in feudal Japan.
That's gameplay. It looks really good.
The online co-op mode enables up to 4 players to participate in the same game world.
4 people.
You can choose between 2 options: running your own server that is open to random players, or having a password-protected private server that you can share with your friends. You have the option to view and join any of the available servers and play with other people across the globe. However,
you guys just got SK's password. Go join his server. Y'all saw it. That's gonna be good. Not working is perfectly not working perfectly is fine, but they got to get it out playable version on time. It cannot experience that Wild West did. No, by any means. I don't think they will. I don't think they will. Again, Wild West had a lot of stuff that happened about 6 months before it released. So I don't take Wild West Dynasty as what they're doing with this at all. Super Kame Games has been the developer from the beginning for this one. I think they've put in a lot of work, and they've built some other good games too. So I don't think we're gonna get the same launch as Wild West Dynasty. I think this one is gonna absolutely smash, and I think it's gonna be a fantastic game. Let me back up a little bit. Yeah, you can see SK's password.
Any of the available.
I'm sure he changed it, but it's just funny.
And play with other people across the globe. However, it's important to note that the player who runs the game acts as the host and controls the game server. Any progress made during the game will be saved in their save file. If the host leaves the game, all other players will be disconnected.
Okay, so if you host the game, then it's on your save file. So let's say, just for hypothetical, that I wanted to play 1 week playing single player, and then the next week I wanted to do multiplayer Monday, where I just put the password in chat, and if you wanted to jump in and there was space, you could jump in and play with me. I'm not saying I'm going to, but just saying if I did that, you would be able to jump in because the password would likely be like a pinned comment or something. You come in, you play with me for a little bit. When you leave, you don't take anything with you, but it stays in my world, right? How cool is that?
Playing in co-op mode enhances the sense of community within the game.
That's true.
Need help with building your village and increasing your dynasty? Enroll the help of friends for significant progress in the game at a faster pace. In this mode, all players in the same world are allies and must communicate and collaborate to craft, build, battle enemies, and advance through the story.
So you can advance through the story in co-op mode too. That's kind of cool, but it won't save on your game. Also want to point out in the distance there, that looks like a watchtower of some sort. Yeah, you won't get the save part of it. It'll stay on the whoever's hosting the game's save, but the co-op mode sounds absolutely amazing.
Switch between solo and multiplayer mode whenever you want, all on one game save. Sengoku Dynasty allows you to build multiple villages with your friends. All players in-game are part of the same dynasty.
So we're all part of the same dynasty. Very good information to have again.
And share a lot of features like global dynasty production management. When you achieve a higher Dynasty Legend level, you will be able to fund new villages. You can work together or
Time out. I didn't catch that for some reason.
Global Dynasty Production Management. When you achieve a higher Dynasty Legend level, you will be able to fund new villages.
When you achieve a higher Dynasty Legend level, you can found new villages. So you have to achieve a higher level, kind of like the diplomacy or the city level in Medieval Dynasty. You got to get a higher legendary level or legend level to found new villages. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Why would he outsource that? Is what he does best, especially in the dark. Yes, Deuce can outsource tree cutting. I could outsource tree cutting, yeah. But I mean, Gabe's right though. That is what I do best, especially if it's dark outside. Yeah.
You can work together or split up and focus on your own projects.
There you go. Okay, so if you come in and play with me, we're gonna be playing on one village, right? And again, I'm not saying I'm gonna open it up to multiplayer, but I might. But if you did, we'd be playing on one village. If I did this with a dedicated group of people, then I'm sure we would work together to start with and then branch out and have our own villages. I think that'd be fantastic. Like, what a great way to set up co-op for this, honestly.
Our team is currently experimenting with adding a character creation tool, which we aim to make available in the future. Upon character creation, our team is currently experimenting with adding a character creation tool.
The team is currently working on creating a character creation tool,
which we aim to make available in the future. Upon your first connection, you would be prompted to choose a name.
This is a family-friendly channel, sir.
And appearance for your character. The exciting feature would enhance the co-op mode experience.
Hold up. You see that?
Exciting feature
no more guessing at where the arrow's going.
Would enhance the co-op mode experience by making it easier to differentiate between characters.
That is true. That is true. Having a customizable character, you can make up your own person, and it'll help differentiate between people, especially if you play together a lot, right?
Sengoku Dynasty thrives on its vibrant community. Join forces with like-minded players, make new friends, and build unbreakable alliances. Engage in thrilling friends and build unbreakable alliances. Engage in
Look at that lightning flash. That weather looks really good.
Thrilling in-game events that offer exciting rewards and challenges for everyone. Choose your path and brace yourself for an epic journey filled with friendship and valor.
Nice. I like the emphasis that Toplitz is putting on the community and the community around the game itself, right? Not an individual content creators community, but the Dynasty community itself. I like the emphasis they're putting on that. I think that's a great selling point for the game. And I honestly believe that might be one of the better ideas that I've heard is this game is coming out with co-op, right? Farmers Dynasty, I really wish they would make a Farmers Dynasty 2 and make it co-op. That would be amazing, right? 4-person where you host and people can jump in and help you play. Like that'd be a great game. Farmers Dynasty was what really boosted them out there. But having this right away with co-op mode in it and really putting the focus around the community of the game itself and around the Dynasty games and putting the focus on that, smart move, Toplitz. Good call. I agree. And I think it's fantastic, and I cannot wait to play this. I think it's going to be fantastic. Okay.
Your legacy awaits you.
Your legacy awaits. Your legacy awaits. Your legacy awaits. Coming to early access, August 10th, 2023, which is in just 2 days. Farmers Dynasty 2 with co-op? Yes. Farmers Dynasty 2 with co-op, Gargoyle. What do you think, man? I mean, it's got to be done, right? They've got to do Farmers Dynasty 2 with co-op. Build it on an engine that's newer, something similar to Medieval and Sengoku Dynasty's built on, and make it co-op, man. I think we could dominate that. Yes, indeed. But there you go, Sengoku Dynasty coming out. Let's go check out some of the other videos. I've got a few more minutes here. Let's check out some of the other. Speaking of Farmers Dynasty, that came out 3 years ago. Why did that come out 3 years ago? This game came out in 2017. Oh, was the full release for this in 2019? Surely that's not right. It may be. I don't know. All right, so that was the Co-op Insider. You guys got any questions about Co-op? Any ideas? Any thoughts? Anything? I'm happy to listen. I probably can't answer questions about it because I don't know, but I'm happy to listen to them anyway. I think one of the big things was the co-op female character. That's pretty cool. Been bugging them forever to do it. Dude, I'm telling you, man. I'm looking forward to Pirates Dynasty too. I'm not going to lie. We'll see how it goes. All right, so this is the Biomes and Seasons. We could check that one out. It's only 2 minutes and 40 seconds long. Let's go have a look. I don't have a link for this video, but if you just go to the link under Sengoku in the description, there's a video link there. Just click that and it'll take you to Toplitz's webpage.
Welcome to the
or YouTube page, and you can check out all the videos.
Sengoku Dynasty. A breathtaking game that transports you to the majestic world of feudal Japan. Journey through the enchanting highlands where nature's beauty unfolds at every turn. Explore dense forests and
I'm yawning, but
treacherous terrains
not
as
because
you navigate your way through
not because it's
this
boring. I'm just tired.
realm.
This looks really nice.
The location for your village hinges on nearby essential resources. The adjacent forest offers ample wood for construction and fuel, while nearby mineral deposits can facilitate tool creation and building. Such bountiful resources are vital for the village's survival and prosperity.
There's a boat. There is a boat.
Sources
There is a boat right there. I wonder if we can use the boats in this. What's up, Bone? Let's go, buddy.
But it's not solely about resources. Perhaps you're drawn to a place of exceptional beauty with stunning vistas that catch your breath every morning.
Oh.
After all,
look at that. And if you don't like me pausing, you can click on the description, the under the Sengoku description in the description below. Go to their video, then go to their channel and watch their videos without me pausing and such. Look at this. Look at this.
Your breath every morning. After all, there's more to live than just survival. There is also the joy of living in a place that delights your eyes and nourishes your soul. Experience the captivating beauty of the changing seasons in Sengoku Dynasty. Watch as vibrant hues paint the landscapes in a symphony of colors, heralding the arrival of spring. Cherry blossoms bloom, covering the land in delicate petals, while the air is filled with a sense of renewal and hope. In summer, the land comes alive with boundless energy. Lush greenery thrives, and the sound of hammers and axe echoes through the valleys. As autumn arrives...
Oh, hang on. There's a cave entrance right there.
And the sound of hammers and axe echoes through the valleys. As autumn arrives, the landscapes transform into a kaleidoscope of colors. Wander through ancient forests, mesmerized by the rich tapestry of foliage. Winter blankets the land in silent serenity. Embrace the enchantment of snow-capped peaks and frozen landscapes.
It's all rabbit.
And amidst the ever-changing seasons, one constant remain: a sanctuary of warmth and relaxation.
Look at this. Look how good that looks. Like, who would... I'd live here. I'd love to live here. You kidding me? That looks great.
In the world of Sengoku Dynasty, the soothing embrace of hot springs awaits you. Let the heat heal your wounds as you prepare for the challenges that lie ahead. Your legacy awaits you.
Your legacy awaits. I think SK does a fine job, man. Whoever wrote the script, SK wrote that script too. That's really good. I like it. All the descriptors they used was great, honestly. Like, because it really does encapsulate the images we saw there. I think SK does a fine job. I don't see any issue with it at all. But yeah, there you go. So, yeah, Toplitz is really doing it big with this one. Look at all these insider videos. There's so many. So many of these insider videos. Release date trailer. Should we watch the release date reveal trailer? Maybe it's actual gameplay. That's the Dutch or German. Let's watch the English. There we go. Reveal trailer. Oh, that's what they were doing with the logs. Okay. Oh. Actually fighting? Whoa, hold up. Right here. No, not that one. This one. Look at that. Look how good that looks. Is that little shrines? Memorials, maybe? Got a jet. IGG, have a good one, buddy. Single player and co-op. Again, I don't mind the build style at all. Let's back this up. I just want to stop right there and check this out. Pathways. I've been waiting on an overhead view of this. So pathways looks like a lookout guard tower type deal. Different homes, different village buildings for like construction and stuff, maybe. Different workshops, it looks like. There's something over here with just a floor between it. I don't know what that would be, but I can't wait to find out. And then something here with a bunch of wagons and stuff outside. So yeah, it looks way more detailed than Medieval Dynasty as far as what's going to be in it. It looks really good, I think. Looks really good. Looks really nice, in my opinion. But there we go. So there's Sengoku Dynasty. It comes out on August 10th, which is in just 2 days. Comes out Thursday. From the time this was streamed anyway, it comes out Thursday. So if you've been waiting on Sengoku Dynasty, wait 2 more days and you shall have it. I don't know if there's a whole lot else here we can really pick apart about the game. I mean, there's so many good things in the game that we could go through everything, but I didn't really plan on going through all of it. Serum is another game I'm kind of waiting on. Toplitz is putting out. It's not a typical game from them. It's not a Serum Dynasty. It's going to be a totally different game, which I'm looking forward to. Let's see. Housing. We can check out different housing. The bell tower. I don't know what the bell tower is for. Let's watch the bell tower. I don't know what it's for. Let's check it out. I want to find out what this is for before we actually play. Hope the game's more like Medieval Dynasty and less like Wild West. I mean, they're the same game. They're built on different graphics engines. And again, Wild West had a lot of issues leading up to its release. Behind the scenes. Apparently, from what I saw, allegedly. My opinion. Okay. Lots of different shots of the bell tower, but what does it do? Does it alert people when you're getting attacked? Like, do you have to ring it? The heart and center of your village is the bell tower. Okay. Build within its radius. Oh, okay. I remember hearing about the radius thing. Maybe that's what it was. You have to build within the bell tower's radius. All right, then. Complete quest to get more bales. You get more bales, huh? All right. Place it where you want. All right. And set up multiple villages. So you have to have another bell tower to set up another village. That's cool. Your legacy awaits you. All right. Oh, they didn't have the release date on that one. Yeah, so my opinion is Sengoku Dynasty is going to be a fantastic game. I do not think it's going to have the same issues that Wild West Dynasty, or the issues that people had with Wild West Dynasty is not going to be that way with Sengoku. I think a lot of people will let Wild West Dynasty's release and the way it played distract them from what this game was built after. This game was built after Medieval Dynasty, not a brand new platform, right? Like, the idea is the same as Medieval Dynasty, and they took what they learned from Medieval Dynasty and they've already implemented it with this game. Like, it's coming out in early access with multiplayer. So the graphics engine it's being built on is similar to Medieval Dynasty, not Wild West. I don't think you're going to find anything about this that's Wild West Dynasty other than the Dynasty name and doing side quests and having a main quest and then having a main town you go to and then the way the buildings work, that kind of stuff. I think that's the only thing you're going to see that's the same, but that's the Dynasty Well, I say that. That's the medieval dynasty and on way of doing things. So Farmers Dynasty and Lumberjacks Dynasty was not like that. They were, you go around and fix up individual buildings. You don't place buildings down anywhere. Medieval Dynasty changed all of that, which I think is why it was so big and why it is still so big. It's still a huge game. And co-op's going to make it blow up all over again because people can go back and play with their friends. So, yeah, I think this is going to be fantastic. I don't really have anything else for today. I'm just going to give some final thoughts on Sengoku Dynasty and probably wrap it up there. But I like it. So now I know what the bell tower does. It's good. The bell tower itself is the center of your village. You have to build within its radius. You can't set up another village until you have another bell. So you have to do missions to earn bells. I'm interested to see what the missions are going to be in, and I think the game is going to be fantastically brilliant, honestly. So I don't think it's going to be anything like Wild West Dynasty. Nothing like Wild West Dynasty. I think Sengoku Dynasty has got a huge step up, and I just think it's gonna be great, really. So, but that's pretty much it for today. Let me call out some re-ups of memberships while I was gone. So Bob, for maybe I didn't catch Bones either. I might have Wolfgang and Bone. Bone 35 months, Wolfgang for 11 months, and then Bob 7 days ago for 47 months as a member. Yui is 34 months as a member. T. McMill is 34 months as a member. True Man of War for 21 months as a member. Thank you for all the members. I appreciate you. I'm putting together a video for members right now from last week. I didn't get a whole lot of footage, but Mike got some drone footage I'm going to include. And then I'm just going to go through some stuff. But I'm putting that together now, so it should be out in a little while. I appreciate you members. Much appreciated as always. Subscribers on Twitch as well. Patreon members, thank you as well. Remember, if you're looking for a server of your own to host Farm Sim or Minecraft, anything in between, head over to Nitrado. It's the first link down below. And if you're looking to pick up a game, specifically Farm Sim, City Skylines, something like that, Dredge that I've been playing, it's all on my Nexus store. Click that Nexus link and head over. You get a Steam key, and I make a little commission. It'd be much appreciated. That's going to do it for today, though. I appreciate you checking out the games with us here on Shootin' the Deuce, episode number 8. I appreciate you, and I will catch you all. If you're going to come back for Farm Sim, I'll catch you in about an hour and a half or so. If not, I'll catch you back tomorrow for something. I'm not sure what we're going to be playing, but I appreciate you, and I'll see you then. Have a great morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are. Later, folks.